Two powerhouse review apps, Loox and Judge Me, go head-to-head in 2025. Which one really delivers? On the left, Loox, visual reviews for enhanced engagement. And on the right, Judge Me, comprehensive reviews for conversion. Let's skip the buzzwords and get to the real stuff. Each category earns points, and at the end, you'll see exactly who comes out on top. The result might not be what you expect. Okay, quick visual rundown. Here's our mind map for today. We're comparing these apps on pricing, review submission rate, customization options, SEO impact, and customer engagement. So whether you want to save money or get more flashy photo reviews, we've got all angles covered. Let's kick off with pricing, because honestly, who doesn't care about what they're spending? So first up, Loox. It's kind of flexible if your store's pumped full of orders, and that's nice. But the free stuff? Pretty limited. You'll see those costs go up as your review volume climbs. Now, Judge Me comes in swinging with a free plan, which, let's be real, is kind of rare these days. You get unlimited reviews there, and upgrades are affordable compared to some others. But yeah, their free plan does miss a few bells and whistles. Still, money-wise, Judge Me just takes the win. You don't need me to spell it out. Next up, review submission rate. This one's honestly way more important than you think. Because if people aren't leaving reviews, what's the point? Loox is kinda nuts here. Their submission rate is usually way ahead of everyone else. Sometimes it's like you triple your submissions. Of course, you gotta give folks incentives, so keep that in mind. Judge.me, though, is still solid, especially if you have a smaller store or you're watching your spend. But the numbers? Yeah, Loox just crushes it when it comes to getting those reviews in. It's a clear lead. All right, let's talk about customization options. Starting with Loox, it's super visual. So if you want flashy photo carousels and widgets, Loox nails it. And here's the catch. If you're hoping for deep customization, like really tweaking those widgets and emails, it's not as flexible as some. Now, Judge Me, this is the control freak's paradise. Tons of customization. Widgets, emails, all that stuff. You can really make your store's review section your own. But I'll just say, it's maybe not as wow visually as Loox. Still, on pure customization, Judge Me easily takes this round. By the way, quick fun fact. Did you know reviews can boost your conversion rates by over 50%? That's wild. Seriously, if you're not collecting reviews, you're leaving sales on the table. Moving over to SEO impact. With Loox, you get some indirect SEO juice from all the customer engagement, which is cool. But their structured data game isn't as strong, so you're missing a bit there. On the other hand, Judge.me seriously delivers for search visibility. It's got that solid structured data baked in, making it easier for Google to pick up your reviews, which could mean more clicks and views. So if you're playing the long game on getting found online, Judge.me is the obvious winner. Last major category, customer engagement. And this is where Loox really flexes. They've got all these incentives for people to drop visual reviews, so your store gets those epic photo testimonials. Engagement goes up, trust goes up, everything just feels more lively, you know? Downside is you might need to put a bit more work into the setup. Now, Judge Me has its own cool tricks. Q&A, social sharing, which are nice. Yet it just doesn't have the same visual kick. For brands who want that energetic community feel, Loox gets the crown here. All right, quick peek at our radar chart. You can really see Judge.me standing out on pricing, customization, and SEO. Loox just storms ahead in engagement and getting those reviews submitted. So what's the verdict? If you're all about those visual vibes and want customers flooding in with photo reviews, Loox is your go-to, especially if engagement is everything for your brand in 2025. But if you're starting fresh or keeping an eye on every dollar, Judge Me packs a punch with loads of features and killer value. Honestly, it all depends on your store's flavor and goals. If you want to support our channel, feel free to use our affiliate link given in video description. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video.